Greetings, mortals. I am Natas, one of the rulers of the Underworld, or specifically the ruler of Manga Hell. And today we will be reacting to the newest chapter of Black Clover, chapter 324, Children's Playground. A bit of a lack of tension chapter by the title of it, but I mean, to be fair, a title could mean doesn't need to be like literally that. It's probably gonna be something more serious. It's just kind of a weird title. Like this is supposed to be like the final battle, and one of the titles in this final battle is gonna be Children's Playground. I mean, that sounds more like something you would do with one of the main elite for the main villains battles, or like maybe at the start of an like tournament or something kind of like not like literally Children's Playground. But oh well. So, anyways, let's get into this chapter. We start this chapter off with actually seeing what Zora and Nero's combined magic is, with narrators being like the surefire counter, trap magic. As we see Zora's body being completely engulfed with his runes, as that punch he got from Lucifer is going all over is like all the magic power I received, as I started to narrate to explain to us things, is in my right fist. Almighty Demon Lord, I'm going to deal this back to you twofold. So basically the way how Zora's magic works. And he goes there and then Lucifer uses his other hand to block it. As then it's like, show them the willpower of a senpai. Again, I think like it's probably just a tradition, but still it's kinda funny. So yeah, and then we have Zora clashing with Lucifer, and even though it's surprisingly enough a lot better than most characters have done against Lucifer, it still shows that there's damage to it. Like by the looks of it, it seems like Zora is actually getting damaged, even though he's like the one who has like two folds of Lucifer's attack. So yeah, it's kind of impressive on Lucifer's part, but still, it doesn't really say much. Although it is kind of funny how Zora is like one of the guys who actually did something, or is like one of the more upper echelons when it comes to like doing stuff against Lucifer. But what can you do, I suppose? So anyways, then Lucifer reels his hand back as he's like, a grimoire. How annoying! As we see, I'm guessing Zora's grimoire there. So yeah. Now, some people are saying there's gonna be something big going to be revealed with the grimoires, because of the way how they are mentioned. Like Zora's Lucifer mentions his grimoire here, and in the last chapter, Patry mentioned his grimoire, him not having one. So now people are like speculating it's gonna become relevant in some way, like maybe Lucifer is gonna get like Yami or maybe Asta's grimoire or something like that. I don't really know. Maybe it's something to again set up now, but it's gonna actually be explained in the next arc. Like, let's remember here, Tubata does also set things up beforehand for a long while. Like, I mean, look at Rail and Moses power up. That stated like when they are around their first introductions, but they only came into play when they fought Magicula. So if it's actually going to be revealed or going to play into something, it's probably gonna be later. But yeah, anyways, then we have Yami be like, well done, Zora and Nero, as he and Noct show up. I'm guessing they got there through Noct's shadow magic, which we see there's like weird shadow over a bunch of hands coming from it behind them as they're blocking everyone. As then we have Yami saying to Noct, the Black Bulls, you've probably been watching them anyway, but as then we see Noct in his Felix transformation as we get like random flashbacks of the Black Bulls, which I'm guessing are implying those are all the times that Noct was watching them, or every time he was around them or something. As we have I'm be like, they're a pretty interesting bunch, don't you think? Well, to be fair, they're the only ones who actually get anything done, to get any kind of development and focus on. So it's not really all that surprising. So as then we get like in the arc what they have done, as they're like as not expecting myself, they are all far surpassed my wildest expectations for them. Well, I don't really say surpass expectations. It's more that they got a little bit of a trouble, but then next time they appeared, they had some kind of power up that pretty much made all that like, will they be able to do it kind of moot. Seriously, like we literally skipped through everything. So obviously we have Nox saying, I hate to admit it, but you're right. So yeah, and yeah, in this panel we get like Magna standing over defeated Dante, uh, Lucifer, now the uh, Locke destroying one of those the giant devil, Noel cutting through Magicula's heart, the block that Zora did right now, which is gonna be kind of funny to have this flashback already in the anime. Vanessa using her rouge when I think they were combining the giant titan. Gray using his multiplication method on Gray to make I think the giant robot. Gordon and Henry giving more mana to operate the giant Mac, and Charmy making food. That's it. Like that's all Charmy has done this arc. Like made food at one time. That's her only significant act. Kind of underwhelming, but what can you do? Also, there's no Asta here, but to be fair, Asta goes without saying at this point. But yeah. And no funeral, funny enough. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. Funny enough, how Finra is the one who they skipped over, but not Charmy. Or to be fair, these spells do seem like they were kind of just cut away from the previous chapters, but yeah, still kind of funny. So anyways, then we have Zora be like, hee hee hee, how about you go and show off this time, huh? You are superiors after all. As Saku's like, nice to meet you. I guess this is the first time Saku actually met Noct. Kind of funny, but yeah. So I guess this is saying that I guess this is Zoe's probably being the fan base right now. Be like, all right, dude, you have these cool transformations and you have this power. Can you please show us why you're supposed to be the vice captain? Why you're supposed to be powerful? But yeah, and I'm guessing this means Zoe is not gonna be participating in the battle anymore. So I guess he's not gonna be dying. But yeah. Anyways, then we have Yambi like, if our squad members have come this far, then we'll have to step up to the plate too. I mean, to be fair, y'all, I mean, you were captured for most of it, so you couldn't really do much. Well, Noct! I have no idea what Noct was doing, honestly. Okay, so anyways, then we have Yami be like, I've got no clue how, but a ton of magic power is welling up within me. Translation! Tabata likes to give characters powers by literally having them have anything. Like, you can literally lose a limb and you'll probably, like, get a new limb 10 times more powerful in a series than it was originally or something. As they have not be like, that previous attack got slaughters. Grimdale, can you handle this? As Grimdale's like, I'll manage. And by the way, we see like the mask cracking, which from what I understand, it seems like you can crack the mask, but you have to kill Nock for the devil to actually die. So it's maybe like one of those things where it's probably like think about it similar as like those masks Kakasu has, where if you crack one, you technically do kill, but it's not permanent. Like you have to kill Kakasu mainly before everything's done. Well, it's not completely the same with Kakasu. He needed to replenish their hearts, but here in this case, Noct can just has to stay long enough for the devils to heal something. So anyways, then we have Yami and Nakam is gonna be like, Yami's gonna be like, don't you think so, Vice Captain? Nakam's like, that's right, Captain. As we have them use Mana Zone, full release, Dark Magic plus Shadow Magic, Children's Playground. As then we see like this shadowy city kind of being built that kind of reminds me of a spell in Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, field spell in GX that Anakin uses as it comes emerges from everywhere for the ground, and then Yami and Nog get ready to fight. As then Yami Nog creates like a bunch of clones of him and Yami as they go to strike at Lucifero. As then we get explanation to what's going on. As Nog gets another new transformation. Let's hope this transformation actually does stop this time. As they're like darkness spreads shadows, and shadows in turn create darkness. As then yeah, a very cool line honestly. So as then we have them going slicing, but Lucifer is just like punching them away. As then we have the devils be like, amazing knockdown, he's overflowing with power. Devil Union, Carnes, X Felix. What a hateful thing to do. Is he translation error or him referring to something else? Anyways, then we get like this weird panel where we see Lucifer like, I have no idea. Like that's how it looks like to me. Honestly, it kind of looks like light is being sent to him, but then he like moves around his head a bit to dodge it or something. I don't really know. And then we have Yami on top of him as he uses Dark Cloak, Deep Black Blade as he sends the attack with a bunch of shadow hands going there, and and then that hits Lucifer, but he manages to block it with his hands. As he's like, this is an infinite synergy of darkness and shadows. So yeah, pretty much how everyone thought not then Yami would work together as a vice captain. Which reminds me, we still have no idea what are the rest of the what are half of the captains vice captains. So in Scott's vice captains. Kind of funny, but I guess that's the case with Black Clover at this point. So anyways, then we see Amadel Adamalak sitting on his rock, still standing as he I guess there's a panel saying blop as it was like, hmm? Which I just realized something. There has not been a devil right now who's been like eating a red apple. Which I want to mention this out because it looks like that would actually really fit with having a red apple in his hand right now. Like he really should be eating it right now. Seriously, someone give this devil a red apple to eat because that is clearly what he should be doing right now. So then we have Lucifero on the ground in the shadows as he looks at his hand and he sees a bit of blood, like blood coming out of it that resembles the the clover, well, three-leaf clover. As he's looking at, and he's like trembling a bit, and oh my god, time for another fucking tantrum, isn't it? As if Lucifer will be like, "You humans have potential to defeat me." As we get like again like a panel that we literally just got. Like seriously, two of these panels could. Wait, I don't know. I think those are three panels that were all from this chapter. With also getting a panel with I think, striking at him, and Meliona with us also going there. And we see a lot like that blood coming down more. It's like, I'll give you that. As then for some reason, I guess Lucifer got calmer and got less wrinkles. Obviously his body seems to be going away from the wrinkles. Alright? And then Lucifer will be like, that's why I'll kill all of you without fail. And not just you, your parents, your siblings, your friends, your neighbors, without remorse. I shall slaughter every last human. From here on, I won't be holding back. Wait, what? You've been holding back? So let me get straight. Lucifer was throwing tantrums and looking like a much flashy anger management individual for the last couple of chapters, but now he's gonna go all calm and be like, "I'll kill you all without problems and not hold back at all." What the hell? Are you serious right now, people? I mean, come on now. But anyways, then we have Yami be like, "You're only getting serious? You're gonna be kidding me." Oh well. Again, I feel like the whole you getting nauseous kidding me might again be one of those fan bases thinking because the levels of illogicness or difficulty to believe this is actually the case is immeasurable. Like, I'm not saying because of the power, like, I don't give a shit about the power. I'm talking about the fact there's literally no reason for him to be holding back. Neither was he acting like a type of person who would be holding back. Only for now to reveal like he's holding back. Like, the perspective change is immeasurable. So, yeah. Anyways, then we have Nero healing Asta as he's like, thank you, Nero, because that's the only thing that Nero is able to do. Then we get a panel of Yuno standing up again as he makes another crystal, I think. Oh, another star, more accurately, but yeah. So I guess that one-shot punch that Yusufio gave was enough to beat him? Or knocked him out? Was it because he was blocking the attack instead of they getting like a direct chest attack? I don't know, really. If that's the case, then why was he on the floor for that long? Like, that didn't even touch his body. Like, touch his blade, not his body. So anyways, then we have them saying, we've already made it this far, isn't that right, you guys? To be fair, a lot of it was really easy for you guys. I'm not exactly sure this is as impressive as you think it is. So anyways, they have also like, hey, you look like crap. You sure you're alright? As you know, the response with, you're the last person I want to hear that from. Yeah, that's true. And then we have, me saying at the end of the final page of the chapter, like, this is the final battle. Let's do this. As we get, I'm guessing that the rest of Nacht, Asta, and you'll be like, yes, sir. As we get Lucifer in his new appearance. As then it's like, a fight to the death. So yeah, let's first get into Lucifer's new appearance. His current appearance, I okay. One thing, he got shoulder pads for some reason now. His veins are more concentrated and less random. Thank God. His horns seem to be a lot bigger. Actually, they look like they are too big for his head. Funny enough. His wings also seem to be a bit of a different shape as well as smaller. Maybe it's just the perspective, but they look smaller. And he went from a kind of a gown type of thing to more of like shorts, honestly. And yeah, this is gonna be his final appearance. Or his final battle. So yeah. Now I like this panel in concept, but I really feel like instead of Narc, William should be there because it would make kind of sense to have the captains, to have Asta and Yuno's captains to be the ones standing there again in the final battle against Lucifero. It's now just Asta's Yami and Narc with Asta and then Yuno being there just because. It's kind of weird, honestly, that they are all there. Kind of a weird thing. So yeah, it's kind of weird. So yeah. Now there was some speculation, the ones I also supported, that this or the next chapter are gonna be the final ones. I wanna say this is at least implying that's not gonna be the case. Like it's gonna be next volume, the next volume, which I think is volume 34, 34 is actually gonna be the end of this battle. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be the case, but I could also see it being the next end. Like I could see the next chapter be the end. I actually went back and to see a bit of the previous I went back to see Zaga versus Yuno, and although the battle in that chapter, like the final chapter of the battle, did have like a mostly battle against like clashes, slices, and all that, with the final page being the death blow. So I could see something similar be here, where the characters like going there, having like a serious battle, only for the final like moment to be like the final like the attack that takes Lucifer out. Maybe I don't want to believe it, but I could see it. Like, if anything, it's probably not going to happen. It's probably not gonna be. If anything, the next chapter is going to end with every Black Bull showing up to help the battle. Well, with the sheer amount of people demanding Noel to be in this battle, though I could see at least Noel showing up. But yeah, we will see what's gonna happen. I mean, who knows? Maybe the next chapter is gonna be is gonna be something else. Like maybe it's gonna end with a despair one, but like with Asta dying or something. I don't know. That's also a popular theory. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter. Now, anyways, I hope you like this chapter reaction. I hope you leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future, and don't forget to leave your thoughts on this chapter in the comments below. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.